It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. Wow, feels like I was just doing an episode. That's just a coincidence, though. It's Monday, just like it's always been. It's kind of raining right now, and I'm cheating a little bit. See, here's the deal. Last week, I drove to work every day that I went to the office, because it was raining every day I went to the office, and it was raining hard. And today, I didn't want to deal with that shit. I like walking to the Caltrain station. I like taking Caltrain. I like taking the shuttle. I like being able to check my email on the way to work. I like not having to drive. I like that it's free, and so on. When I walked out of the house this morning, it was just barely sprinkling. The skies were very pregnant, and I knew it was going to start raining soon. But I said, to hell with this. I'm walking to the Caltrain station. I don't care if it's raining. And it started to rain, and it's raining right now. So I'll be a little wet when I get into the office. I just don't care. I'm sick of driving to work, especially when I have to pay for that, and this is free. Especially since my days of taking Caltrain to work could be numbered. Yes, remember, it's only a one-year gig. Surely you weren't thinking I was talking about something else. Ha ha ha. That's enough hinting for today. Yesterday, of course, was the day of the AFC and NFC Championship games. I'm wearing all black today, not because I want to get hit by a car, although this is about the setting that my Aunt Eileen died in. Never met her. It was before I was born. There was one winter when Richard Nixon came up with the great idea of, hey, I know, let's make it daylight savings time the whole winter. That's a great way to be a crook and steal the sunlight. Yes. And of course we all know what happened. And if you don't, I'll tell you now. My aunt was crossing the street, and it was darker out because it was still an extra hour of darkness at night, because the sun comes up later with daylight saving time. That's why it goes down later, duh. And she got hit by a car. Never mind, she probably wasn't looking where she was going. Never mind that, you know, natural selection's a wonderful thing. Please come and take me anytime you want. But that's how that happened. So anyway, I'm wearing all black. Very easy for me to get hit by a car and die as well. Which would be funny, because how would this episode get uploaded? So if you're watching this, you probably can rest assured that I did not actually get hit by a car, or even an SUV. So the reason I'm wearing black is not to talk about my Aunt Eileen that I never met. It's really great having a family who is not on the internet at all. None of my cousins or relatives, other relatives, are on Facebook. Just me. Pretty much none of them do anything online. They barely have email. It is a great situation. I don't have to worry about being embarrassed on Facebook. Not that I would be, but it would just be one more thing to worry about. But at any rate, I'm happy. So, wearing black because of football. I really wanted the Jets and Vikings to win, so the Jets could win, because I knew the Jets couldn't beat the Saints. So the Jets and the Colts play, and the game went pretty much as I predicted. I had the Colts minus 7.5. I thought about coming over the top with the Jets plus 9. I did not. I'm glad I did not, but for a while I was wishing I had. It's very simple. The Jets knew how to beat the Colts, kind of, and they were beating them, but the Colts made adjustments at halftime, just like teams that played the 49ers did. If you don't make adjustments at halftime, you lose the game. The Colts said, I know how to stop the run. We'll actually put 8 or 9 in the box. Oh, what a surprise. It's working. It's working. We'll make Mark Sanchez beat us. Mark Sanchez had a decent game. I mean, really, he scored 17 points. That's enough for the Jets to win. The problem was, the Colts figured out how to beat the Jets. They really have one good defensive back, and he was busy covering Reggie Wayne. That meant that the stupid bitch, Austin Collie, was open, and it meant that the waiter, oh wait, let's watch this guy walking by, he's at the bus stop. You probably wonder why I never do videos when I get onto this street. It's because there's too many pedestrians. It's bad internet radio, TV. Bad internet TV. I'm so used to internet radio, I forgot this is television. So anyway, stupid bitch Austin Collie and stupid waiter Pierre Garçon. You know, they gotta throw to someone. Because what did the Jets do? They bottled up Reggie Wayne and doll-ass Clark. What could they have done? They could have rotated their coverage, so every place someone different was covered. But the problem with that is Reggie Wayne would have figured it out, and so would have Peyton. But I still think that would have been a better way to go. And they did as good of a job as they could. Giving up 30 points to the Colts is not something to be embarrassed of. And they did sack Peyton 2 times, although I think they were both in the first quarter. So see, they couldn't keep it up. It's hard to. So, Jets lose, makes me sad. I had bet a guy who probably wasn't going to pay me $5 at 30-1 that the Jets were going to win the Super Bowl, so I should probably give him $5 now. I'll make him tell me to, and then I'll do it. That's fine. He was shaking a little bit when it was 17-6 in the second quarter, and thinking, uh-oh, I should have taken his offer. No, I'll just tell him that gambling is illegal. I don't know what he would have done. I don't know. It doesn't really matter anyway. Second game. Minnesota Vikings, New Orleans Saints. That's right. That's right. So, it's funny because it didn't matter. I didn't really care about either team. I just knew that I was going to root for them over the Colts. I don't like the Colts. So, I just wanted an entertaining game. I got an entertaining game. It was a Tecmo game. What I mean by that is they pretty much scored the way that they do in a Tecmo game. When you play Tecmo Super Bowl and you simulate games until you get to your game, they show them on the scoreboard quarter by quarter. And a lot of games end the same way, 31-28. Every quarter, each team scores a touchdown. And if you look at the screen, it's 7-7, 7-7, 28. That's pretty much what happened in this game. Except they got the field goal in overtime. That happens to 31-28. Pretty common score. Not as common as 2017. But 31-28 does happen a lot. So, you can listen to other people's stupid shit shows about getting jobs on bad calls and cars driving by at high rates of speed and making lots of noise so you can't hear me. You've heard all that before. All you need to know is you should not be surprised at how the game ended, because Favre does what Favre always does. He started doing it in the fourth quarter when he threw an interception. He started doing it at the end of the fourth quarter when he threw his other interception. His teammates didn't help him because they all started fumbling. It was a typical Brett Favre game. That's all the time we have today. Visit us on the web, joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com. Look at all the cars. Oh, yeah.